Gentlemen in the morning. Common Sense Radio.
Show us everything you've got. You keep on dancing and the rhythm gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
Good morning, you bunch of drunks.
So yesterday,
You say you wanna go for a spin.
Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons were in town to open up their new restaurant,
Drive us wild,
Rock and Brew.
crazy.
And I've never really been a Kiss fan. I can't figure out whether I was just too old or too young because I missed kind of the Kiss era for whatever reason. But boy, do I love Gene Simmons.
He's great.
Those guys are fantastic. What a fantastic businessman he is and a funny guy.
He's one of the guys that are like, shut up and stay out of politics.
Yeah, right. And Jet Lowe from the Allman Report interviewed him yesterday with the new restaurant, which, by the way, Kennedy would be able to go to and enjoy, I would think, because with open arms.
Hello.
It has gluten-free pizza and gluten-free beer.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, I can get full and hammered. Nice.
I know. I mean, it's kind of hard to find. Gluten-free beer is kind of a iffy proposition, but I've had it before, and it's not bad. So if you like beer...
That's horrible.
Is it? Have you had...
It's no good. Yeah, you just got to switch to bourbon.
Yeah, it's a better delivery system, bourbon is. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
It really is. Absolutely right. Well said, Jamie. And speaking of rock and roll, I am it's very I'm in a poignant spot in New York City. I'm in front of the Dakota where John Lennon was shot and killed.
Wow.
In 1980. Yeah.
Do you walk by there every day, or you just happen to be in front of it now? Or
I don't walk by every day, but I do walk by probably like a couple times a week, and it always sort of stops your heart and gives you goosebumps. And there's always someone in front of the building or across the street from the building at the entrance to Central Park playing Imagine, as there is right now. There's a man with a guitar playing Imagine.
Wow. Now, is there anything marking it or anything, or is there something there, or is it just kind of the Dakota?
It's on the corner of 72nd and Central Park West, and there's like a gold phone booth looking thing at the entrance, and there's also two external lanterns with flames.
Wow.
Lit. So and it's a very grand, beautiful building that was named long before they moved in there, but it's
right.
a stunning place for sure.
Yeah, boy,
but it's also one of those places in New York City where I bet the water and heat don't work very good. And it's historically important, but
right.
I bet things clog quite often.
And expensive, too, I'm sure. So,
oh, my gosh, I can't imagine.
So you've been watching you're interested in the Tillerson hearings, huh?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. Like, I don't disagree with the notion that if a bunch of people make money, there will tend to be peace. And I respect where he's coming from. I also don't buy into this idea that because he's never held public office, he can't be an effective Secretary of State. I think it's very interesting how some of the hawkish cold warriors,
yeah,
the senators like Marco Rubio and Lindsey Graham and John McCain want to make Russia the only foreign policy issue when there are so many other things dictating hotspots on the globe and our reaction to them.
Yeah, I feel like these guys have wanted an entanglement with Putin for a long time. I mean, I think Hillary is a person who I think she is one of those individuals too, and I think you talk about the Lindsey Grahams of the world and the McCains of these guys. They seem to be overly aggressive, and I don't know why. I mean, I do think you have to obviously be careful with Putin, but I don't think it's beyond the realm of comprehension that we actually coexist and get along. That's what I like about Trump's approach.
Yeah, and I don't think he's a good person. I don't think he ever will be. I don't think Russia will ever be an ally with Putin in charge. You know, it's definitely not glasnost. I think that he's a freaky person, and we can't. You know, he's not someone that we want to cozy up to. And you know, Russia and Syria have done horrific things in Syria, particularly in Aleppo. And Rubio's right about that, but, it's like they want this no-fly zone so we can attack Russia. That seems like a bad idea. And also, there wasn't enough time spent on all of the ways that Hillary Clinton screwed up the State Department, and how do we keep someone else from coming in and doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Which I think is a really important dynamic.
Well, and if you have, as you point out, if you have a no-fly zone, you have to enforce it, and that causes war at times. So I'm concerned about that. And plus, we also rub shoulders with a lot of people who I believe, like China is a great example of that. We have a pretty sustainable capitalistic relationship with these guys, and they're not so great on the whole human rights element and everything else. So, I mean, sometimes I'm not saying we have to give up our principles, but sometimes I think the over-aggressiveness is concerning to me. And I'm glad Trump is in there with a more, well, in my opinion, libertarian view of world affairs. I like that.
Yeah, no, that's one part that I really appreciate. I just think, I look at the Tillerson hearings and I think, how different would this be if John Bolton were the nominee? And I like John Bolton. John Bolton is super smart and funny. He knows foreign policy, I would say, just about better than anyone else on the stage right now. And I think that he would have plenty of admirers who would be very eager to hear his position on Russia right now, which runs contrary to a lot of what Tillerson's talking about.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, Kennedy, we'll be tuning in, of course, tonight, 7 o'clock. And are you on Outnumbered again? Because I love it when you're on Outnumbered, too. So, fantastic.
Oh, no, I'm not on today. Who am I on with today? I'm on with someone today. I was on Neil yesterday.
Yeah.
And then the big thing is I'm going to the inauguration next weekend. So I'm very excited about that.
Oh, good. So am I. So maybe I'll run into you.
Sweet, Jamie.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Okay.
All right, I'll be running around.
At Kennedy Nation. And yeah, I do enjoy your appearances on the show, because on my radio show, because I love the ambient New York sound and the scene setting. It's so fantastic.
You're so sweet. I'm trying not to annoy you with beeping and sirens.
Oh no, I love it because it adds a new dimension to it. Not only I love what you say, but also I love the fact that it's accompanied by the sounds of that beautiful city of New York. It's fantastic. All right.
The opposite of silence. All right, Jimmy, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks,
Okay,
man.
take care. I'll see you. It's Common Sense Radio.